Oh my goodness. Hi everybody, Caffeine Fox here. And it's been a while, I know, since I've last had a video come out, but I'm super excited to finally be using my camera again. I wanted to try something a little different. I've been using my phone for the longest time to record. That's cool and all, but this is what I started on. This right here is what I originally started my YouTube channel on, this camera. So it feels good to finally be back doing that. If you're wondering why my voice sounds a little
funky,
I feel like I'm coming down with something. I really hope it's not like the coronies. At any rate, I'm staying away from people. I'm gonna be sitting here inside this studio socially distancing from pretty much everybody until this goes away. I want to be safe than sorry. I feel a little under the weather, but we're gonna power through it. Yeah, one of the reasons I haven't had videos out is not only was it the holidays, but I was also battling with my addiction to nicotine, and when I didn't have it in my system, I just didn't feel like talking to anybody. I was super freaking grumpy. Oh gosh. The sickness is real. I just didn't want to deal with anybody. I wanted to be like a hermit until I rode out this wave of angst that I felt towards the entire world. Coupling that together with a little bit of burnout for YouTube right now is kind of in a weird spot. It kind of added together to become the perfect storm. So I am super sorry for not having videos out. I mean, I feel like I keep making this excuse. This is my New Year's resolution. I'm gonna have a video out every week. I'm gonna try as hard as I possibly can to do it. I even made that one last year and we see how it got me, so I don't know. But that's not what today's video is about. I wanted to get this topic out there previously when MFF was still fresh. MFF happened in early December, so it's already been some time since this has happened. But I had an experience at MFF that I feel like I have to share. It was kind of surreal. Let's just put it that way. So there's never adult MFF, and this year was no exception. So at MFF this year, it was a lot of fun, and I'm hanging out with some friends. It was Saturday night up over in the suites. We start drinking, and it's a fun time. After a while, the alcohol started to kind of run out, so we decided to go party hopping, see what's going on across the hallways. So the suites have a whole bunch of hotel rooms all next to each other and stuff. Somebody in the room decided, hey, let's just go across the hallway, knock on some doors, see if anybody lets us into their parties. Everybody in the room's kind of in agreement. So I bring my fursuit head with me, and that's pretty much it because it's late at night. Nobody really cares if you don't have your paws or anything like that. It's just your head. I walk out there looking like a bag of furry trash because I just have my fursuit head on and a t-shirt. Yeah, a t-shirt in the middle of December. I know, it's mind-blowing. But we go across the hallway and knock on the first door. Keep in mind, I still have my fursuit head on at this point because, I don't really like having people kind of see what I look like underneath the suit. I kind of like to keep it a little bit of a mystery, We knock on the door and we're immediately let inside the door. There wasn't even a check of hey, these people are okay to come in. If you're ever having a party at a fur con, you want to have somebody stand guard at the door because you don't just want random people walking into your party unless that's your thing. You want to keep trouble out. I'm not saying we're trouble, but you want to keep trouble out. So there really wasn't a door guard. We walk inside of this room and it's absolutely massive. I still have my fursuit head on, so my vision is garbage. I can barely see wherever I'm going. So I just follow behind our friends from the room. It seems normal, at least from what I could tell, with my fursuit head on. I walk over to where I think was the bar. I get a drink ordered, and while I'm waiting for the drink, I decide, hey, I'm gonna look around the room, see what's going on. There's a lot of people in here. So I decided to take off my fursuit head and put my glasses on so I can get a chance to scope the room out better. Got my glasses on and I'm looking around, and at first everything seemed kind of it was just a furry room party. But out of the corner of my eye, I noticed something a little different. Somebody was walking around in pajamas. I was like, huh, I got a kigu, so it's not really all that different. And I noticed there's a lot more people in pajamas, and I look over and there's cartoons on display on the TV. Like, it was like Angry Beavers, I think. I'm just sitting there and I'm like, huh, this is a little different. And then all of a sudden, this loud noise comes from over on the dining room table. So the suites have a huge table that's next to the bar. And I didn't really notice this at first because there's just a lot of people in this room. But over on this large table, I hear this huge noise going on. It's like a crowd of people cheering. So I decided, like, hey, you know, I'm gonna check out what this is. So before I get any further into this video, I want to give a disclaimer. I am not here to like shame anybody for whatever they're into. The world has enough problems as is without people being like, hey, you stop doing whatever it is you're doing because it's weird, because it's different. I'm not here to do that. I'm just here to like recount what I experienced. So with that out of the way, I go over to where the loud noise is happening at the table and there's just people cheering. I look over their shoulder and there's this person in a fursuit head and then nothing else except a diaper on the table. People are trying to change this person as fast as they can. It's like a diaper relay race, and it took a while for this to register inside of my mind because I'm still a little buzzed from the previous party, and I probably shouldn't have gotten more to drink from the bar at this one. After a while, it just dawns on me like what kind of a room party this is. It was a baby fur room party. So for those of you who do not know what a baby fur is, let's just say it is a furry who likes aspects of being a baby, like wearing diapers, etc. I'm sure there's a better description than that, but that's a lot of research, and I'm too sick to do my research. So needless to say, it dawns on me like what kind of a party we're at, and I take a step back and I just go and grab my drink and then sit with the rest of the people from our previous room party, and we're all just kind of looking around. The person whose room we went to prior to this kind of looks at my face, hey, are you seeing what I'm seeing? And I'm like, yeah, I'm seeing what you're seeing. So we kind of just like finished our drinks, and then yeah, I kind of walked out. That was an eye-opening experience. Like, I've never been to a baby for a room party before. Not to put a crinkle in this story, but we kind of left the room at that point. This video is not in any way, shape, or form made to like make fun of anybody who's into that. Like, you know, you do you. It was just a really surreal out-of-body experience that I've never had before at a convention. Yeah, that was the day I went to a baby for a room party. Oh my goodness. That's gonna kind of wrap up today's little story time video. I hope y'all like this content. If you do, feel free to like and subscribe. Oh man, the sickness. I have like just enough energy to finish this video. Today's video would not have been possible without the support of the following gold egg patrons. Holy smokes, thank you so much. Apollo Bunny, Archie Fur, Ashira Pony, Chase Husky, Cinder Kitten, Dynamo, Dexo, DH, Dirt Coyote, Emerith Cantonine, Moodle, and Sylvie Cat. Thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart, and thank you to everybody else who's helped support my channel. If any of y'all want to consider becoming a patron or helping my channel out, you know, check me out on the link down below. It's super exciting. I got my own Discord and my own Telegram chat. Yeah. Alright y'all, I hope you all have an amazing rest of your week. I'm gonna go and get some rest. I'm not feeling 100%. By the time this video is done and edited, I will probably be passed out in my bed. So have a great rest of your week, everybody, and I will see you next week. Bye.